Uh-oh. 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 2 weeks in a row, the San Francisco 49ers make a terrible, terrible play call and decision heading into the half. Last week, it was on the defense. This week, it was on the offense. Kyle Shanahan's last play call was a throw nowhere near the sideline, knowing he had no timeouts. Will we hear the scrutiny for Kyle Shanahan that we heard for Steve Wilks, whose play was almost an interception and almost worth it? This play really didn't have a shot. This looked like Dak Prescott against the Niners at the end of that game in the playoffs all over again. What were we thinking? But guys, I'm here to break it all down, man. I'm here to break it all down. It's Halloween time. My daughter wants me to play some music. So you know what? Forget it. I don't care. Here comes the longest halftime show intro you've ever heard in your entire life. Let's enjoy it.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. It's a madhouse at Candlestick with 51 seconds left.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks the third tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Separating Rollins, 27-yard line. 49ers enter the backfield.
I'm going to let that continue to cook in the background while I break down these first half stats for you guys, okay? The 49ers, only 190 total yards of offense. Brock Purdy, if I'm not mistaken, is the leading rusher for the team. Like, what? Brock Purdy has 43 rushing yards, and Christian McCaffrey only has 15. What the fuck is going on with this San Francisco 49ers team, guys? What the fuck is going on? Someone out there tell me, because I don't know. I don't get it anymore. I don't understand. You want to talk about spooky time? Like, that's where we are. This is scary as fuck. This is scary as hell. Yards per play, we got the upper hand, but we just can't sustain drives. We're 2 for 5 on third downs while the Bengals are 3 for 4. We got 8. Count it again, guys. 8 total first downs while the Bengals have 19. We got a sack. Shout out to Eric Armstead. We got the sack, right? We've punted the ball twice. Shout out to Mitch Wisnowski, probably the MVP so far of the game. Both of those punts inside the 20. Good job by him. The Bengals fortunately missed the field goal for us, right? That kudos to the Niners for that, right? I guess, right? He just didn't kick it. We didn't block it or anything like that. Time of possession, the Bengals are controlling it, and their second fumble of the day resulted in a recovery for the 49ers, and we did absolutely nothing with it. Absolutely nothing with it. Guys, I don't know what you guys are expecting from here on out from this team. I don't know what I'm expecting from here on out for this team. This is nuts to me. This is absolutely nuts. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. Somebody out there tell me what you guys are hoping to see. Now, with that being said, let me be very, very clear. Let me be very definitive with what I'm about to say. I did not expect the 49ers to come out and shut out this team. I did not expect this 49ers to come out here and hold these guys to just 6 or 7 points. I was very clear, and so far, what I've said is holding true. This defense will get better as the game goes on. Get this shit off my screen. I need y'all to be able to look me in my eyes. This defense will get better as the game goes on. The blitzing ain't going to happen the way that it's been happening before. You know why? Because they run too many 3 wide receiver sets, and the Niners can't afford to send that entire secondary after a stationary quarterback. The defensive line will get better as the game goes on. We saw the sack on the second to last drive by the defense, right? We saw the turnover on the last drive by the defense. Expect that trend to continue. Expect it to continue. It's going to keep going. Don't be fooled by what you guys saw from this Bengals team. They did the same exact thing when they played the Seahawks. Their last game before their bye week, they did the same exact thing. All right? Hear me out. Before you guys judge me, hear me out. Their first 3 drives against the Seahawks, it was touchdown, not a touchdown, touchdown. Okay? 3 possessions, 2 touchdowns. They were all within the Bengals' scripted plays. That's where they got their 14 points. They won that game but finished with only 17. They got those 14 points within the first quarter and a half of football. Not Mike's opinion. These are facts that I'm giving you guys. This is what happened, okay? They got those 14 points within the first quarter and a half of football. The other remaining 3 quarters, 2.5. I know I can do math. The other 2.5 quarters, they got 3 points. It's going to happen again today. It's going to happen again today. Now it's a matter of if the Niners defense can continue to trend in the right direction. Started ugly. Let them march right down the field on us. Twice march right down the field on us. They went to go do it again for the 3rd time. They missed the field goal. And they've been moving the ball. They've been moving the ball really, really well. But that defensive line looks different. I don't give a damn what y'all tell me. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Nick Bosa this close to making a play. This close to making a play. And here's something else that I'm seeing more of in this first half of football so far. No more is Nick Bosa just allocated and relocated to playing over the left tackle. All of a sudden, he's moving back and forth on that defensive line. They're letting this defensive front 4 play the way they want to play. This is what we've been looking for. Y'all have been saying that Wilks is doing too much. I've been saying Wilks is blitzing too much. He needs to cut out all the damn blitzing. We're not a blitzing team. Nick Bosa went to the podium and said, well, normally we rush 4 here, but that's not what the game plan has been so far this season. So, it's going to take some getting used to. Well, guess what, Nick? They're rushing 4. They're doing something different. But because they're forced to do something different, they got to match with this personnel. The Bengals team is going to show Wilks what he has to do going forward. Am I saying that all the woes are over? No. Am I saying that the team is going to come out here and win? I'm not even saying that. Now, I hope we do. I expect us to, but I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is I see improvements on the defensive line, the highest paid position group on the entire team. They look better. That's all I'm saying. Guys, look at the stretch that we're in right now. Vikings, Bengals, we played the Cowboys, we played the Browns. Top defense for the Browns, top defense for the Cowboys at the time that we played them. We got the Bengals, playoff team. Cowboys were a playoff team, right? This is the tough stretch of the year. Pull up the schedule if you don't believe me. This is the tough stretch of the year. Our last 4 opponents, 3 of them were playoff teams. This is the time where it's going to be hard. This is where some of those losses are going to be sprinkled in. You got back-to-back road games. You're going to see some of the faults in the 49ers team. You're going to see some fall off in this 49ers team, but we're not done yet. The season is not over. And everyone out there want to say, oh, at this rate, we're not going to look good against the Eagles. Oh, kiss my ass. The Eagles struggled for 3.5 quarters against the Washington Commanders. Albeit, it's a division team. It's a division game. We see the Chiefs struggling against the Broncos right now. In no world would I ever pick the Chiefs to lose to the Broncos. I understand all that, right? But look at that. Look at the Eagles schedule. I know a lot of you guys want to draw and point at the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles right now. I don't give a damn about the Eagles, but I want to tell y'all this. Our tough stretch is now. This is the stretch where we play all the playoff teams from last season. The Eagles are entering their stretch where they play all the playoff teams from last season. Expect them to all of a sudden not look so good. Okay? Expect them to all of a sudden not look so good. Thank God for the officiating against the Eagles against Miami, right? Barely got out of there with a win. Barely get out of Washington or, get away from Washington with a win. But it's only going to get tougher for them. Now we go into a bye week. We get to step back. We get to do some self-assessing, all right? We're going to take a long, hard look in the mirror, and this team is going to be okay. I believe. I hope. As long as we learn from what we see in the first half. This second half is going to tell me how the rest of the season is going to go. The Bengals are going to continue to come out in 3 wide receiver sets, and Steve Wilkes is not going to be able to blitz as much as he wants to. And that defensive line has to continue to improve. Shout out to Eric Armstead. Shout out to Hargrave. Shout out to Nick Bosa. I see better from those guys. Now, Oliver, I'm worried. Not going to lie to you guys. I don't like this guy. Don't like the guy. I don't like the guy. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I was against him. He earned some stripes later on, and he's right back to where he was. Don't like it. Where is Womack? Give me Womack back in the slot. I want to see Womack. I am over this Oliver, the one guy that Steve Wilkes managed to bring with him from somewhere. I'm over it. I don't want to see any more Oliver on the field, but he's got to finish this game. He's got to finish this game. By the way, everyone's saying Armstead is dead weight. I saw the comment in there. I'm sitting here trashing Oliver. Well, guess what? The one sack that we got this game, Armstead. The one fumble recovery we got in this game, Oliver. So even the bad guys are playing their role right now. Now it's time for the superstars to step up in this second half. Now I want to see the Fred Warners going out there making plays. I want to see the Nick Bosa's going out there making plays. Hargraves, get out there and make some plays. That's what I want to see. You are highest paid cornerback. Ward, stop fucking holding. Get out here and make some plays. Get your hands off these guys beyond 5 yards down the line, past the line of scrimmage, and make some fucking plays. Lenore, keep doing what you're doing. I see you out there. You're working hard. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? But it's time for the superstars to step up. Brandon Ayuk, you're my guy. You've been my guy for the last 3 seasons. You can't let a ball just smack you in the fucking face, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love you. Not hard on you. Pause. Just, you got to do better. That was crucial. That was crucial. I understand it was underthrown. Brock could have given him a better ball. Like, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Brock could have given him a better ball. But you got to catch that, man. I mean, balls to the face. Who are you? I'm not going to say any names. Stormy Daniels. But you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You got to step up. You got to catch these passes. All right. You can't let a ball bounce off the face. Were you trying to come into this one, Mike, or no?
What's up? Yeah. What's up?
Okay. This is the halftime show. We're about to wrap this thing up. They're about to do the kickoff pretty soon. But Mike, man, I am seeing improvements from the defensive line. I am. I'm sorry. I like the way that we're rushing the passer. We're not quite getting home. It's okay. This is our first time playing defensive line football the way that we played it last year. This is our first time doing it all season. And I think these guys are itching to get back to it. I think they're going to look good in the second half. I really, really do. I expect 3 more sacks in the second half. What's your biggest concern from what you saw in the first half, and what do you want to see change, Mike?
I mean, the biggest concern is definitely still on defense, though. We can't just let them get easy first downs. You know, Chase is running wide open, even Higgins. I mean, they got to tighten up the secondary. I agree with you with the pressure, so let's hope they keep that up, and eventually they'll get home further. The offense looked decent, you know, so overall it's just the defense needs to tighten up.
Yeah. Something else that I got to see change, man. I know it's only 3. And that's a step up in the right direction for the 49ers. But these penalties, these untimely penalties, you know what I'm saying? These penalties are killing the 49ers. We got 3 penalties for 30 yards. And by the way, they declined 2 of them. They declined 2 penalties against the 49ers. So let's just be very, very clear here. That's 2 that I can remember. There might have been more. I don't know. But not a single penalty against the Bengals. Not a single penalty against the Bengals. I said Brandon Ayuk's got to catch that ball on my TV here. They're about to do the kickoff right now. Mike, give me some final thoughts, man. Can the 49ers pull this out? Right now, the score is 14-10. All right? I feel like the momentum kind of shifted towards the 49ers. We got the sack on the second to last drive. We got the turnover on the last drive, and they were right there in field goal range. That's got to hurt. You missed one, and then you turn the ball over right there.
Absolutely.
Is momentum back on the side of the 49ers?
I would say bare minimum, the momentum's about even now with those 2. I think they can still win, but this opening drive of the second half is huge. The Niners have to score next.
All right. That's it, guys. You heard it from the man. Wait. Let me read these 2 super chats. JP Hellahard said, we are getting torched every time in the secondary. Torched is different. They're doing a lot in the zone coverage. They're taking advantage of the zone that we're playing. And when the guys are playing man, we're going to be better. All right. So let's just be clear here. I'm not completely lost on what's going on. I think we'll be okay in the secondary. We will improve. I promise you guys we'll improve in the secondary. And Delvin has one here. He says, still seeing a lot of awful tackling by our team. Absolutely. Can't believe I forgot to mention this. Way too many missed tackles. I felt like their first 4 drives, every single play was a missed tackle. That's what it felt like. I might be exaggerating, but that's exactly what it felt like. We'll see what's going on. Nick Bosa's back to lining up on the left side of the offense. We'll see how it plays out, guys. The secondary, oh my God, another fucking penalty. Okay, I got to get out of here, guys. That's going to do it. Niners are going to get this win. I'm going to say final score, Bengals 17, Niners 27.
17. So they're pretty much shutting them down in the second half.
17-27. Argue with me about it afterwards, guys. We'll see if I'm wrong. Roberto says if Wilkes don't fix the D with halftime adjustments, they need to can him. Hey, we'll see. The bye week is coming and the decisions are going to be made. We'll see you guys over on the Patreon right now. We're getting back live. The game is over there. Mike and I are jumping back over there. We'll see you guys there. Peace.